I gotta find a cap for my truck. Tiny House Prepper. Hey everybody, I'm Bill with Tiny House Prepper, and yeah, I gotta find a cap for that, for the back of my truck, because when we start traveling, we're gonna want to take our bicycles with us. So we got the tandem recumbent, which is a large, long, tall, expensive bicycle. We want to keep it out of the weather. We want to keep it out of prying eyes that might steal it. So I got to get a cap for the truck. Fortunately, I have an 8-foot bed, so that long bicycle will fit in there. I've been looking for caps on Craigslist. So far, I haven't found anything that would work. I need a tall one because my bicycle seat, the top of the seat stands 49 inches off the ground. So if I get one that's just level with the top of my cab here, it wouldn't be quite tall enough to fit in there without laying the bicycle down, and I don't want to do that. So I got to find one that's a little bit taller. I haven't found one on Craigslist, so now I'm going down to a local junkyard to see what I can find there. This is one of those type of junkyard where you go in and pull the parts yourself. I much prefer that over ones that, you know, take it all apart and have the parts on the shelves, because that way you can just walk around and see what you like. I got a feeling it's going to be a futile trip, but I'm going to give it a try anyway. Well, this place is huge, and it looks like it's going to be a total bust. There's nothing here. Nothing. Okay, so I did find this one, and it's actually an 8-foot bed. But you see this flare right there? Because of that flare, it would never fit on my truck. Also, it's not a tall one. It's the height of the cab. I wanted something taller to be able to fit the bicycle in there. And it's dark blue. If I put it on my black truck, it would look like a bruise. Well, this was a total waste of time. This is a huge lot. I expected them to have something. This is probably 100 acres. I mean, there are thousands and thousands of vehicles here, and they have them all in sections. She told me that the truck capper is not an item that they even inventory, so she doesn't know where they are. But she said there are 3 sections that are listed as trucks, vans, and SUVs. She said just go out and look in there and you'll find something. So I walked all through the whole thing, and I couldn't believe it. There were hardly any pickups. It was almost all minivans and SUVs, Jeep Cherokees, stuff like that. Very few pickup trucks, and the ones that there were no caps. I think the cap is a very popular item, and it probably goes quickly. I only found 3. I found that one 8-footer that I showed you, but it doesn't work for my truck. And I found 2 others that were 5 feet and pretty beat up anyway. So it looks like I'm gonna end up buying a new one unless I can continue to look and find something on Craigslist. The new ones, I've been pricing them. They cost in the neighborhood of $1,800 and up. The advantage to that would be that it'd be nice and new, of course, but also I could get the one that I want. I would get one tall enough, hopefully, that my bikes will fit in there without taking the seats off. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep looking, but I'm going to have to find something soon.
Well, we are on our way to the place where they would have new toppers for the truck. Hang on. Yep, good rainy day. Alrighty. Well, we'll let you know when we find out.
So I've been looking for a while on Craigslist. I went down to that junkyard, there was nothing there. Total bust. So the only other option I can find is to buy a new one. I've been looking online and I really like Lear truck caps. So we are on our way to a Lear dealer We'll see what he can do. There's a lot of advantages to buying new, but also it's expensive. They start at about $1,800 and go up from there. So I thought long and hard about this before I decided, to do that. But we really need a capper. I don't know how else to get one if I can't find one used. So here we go, in the pouring rain. Okay, I'm very excited. We're here at the truck cap place. I did not take you in. It wouldn't have really been appropriate just talking to the guy. He wouldn't want to be on camera.
Sure.
But we have ordered a Lear high-rise. They have the one that's just level with the top of the truck cap. Then they have mid-rise that goes up a few inches, and then the high-rise goes up, I think, about a foot or so above the cab. So I'm very excited about it. He has to special order it. It's going to match my color of my truck and all that. It's going to take 2 to 3 weeks to come in, and then he'll give me a call, and it should only take him like an hour or two to install it. So I think we're going to be able to, I'm not sure yet, but I think we're going to be able to fit the bicycle in there without taking the seats off or anything like that. So
it's going to be very, very, very handy.
Right.
I also like the fact that, for whatever it's worth, I think it's going to make the airflow up even to the trailer more aerodynamic.
Yeah, I expect that it should increase the gas mileage quite a bit. There was a thing in there talking about not even a cap, but just a landau top that covers the truck bed level with the top of the bed. Said adding those adds an extra 10% in gas mileage, fuel efficiency, because you don't have that big hole behind you where the air gets trapped, in the bed.
Forms turbulence.
Yeah, so I think that this might help gas mileage as well.
But it's going to make it so great for traveling because we'll always have that sheltered place. It also means that when Bill goes and picks all that stuff up from my mom,
I haven't told him.
You haven't told him about that yet.
Part of the.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Part of the urgency here is that within about 6 weeks from now, I'm going to be taking a trip to California. We are going to Salt Lake again for the Thrive convention, but I need to go to San Diego to pick up a bunch of furniture from her mother. So, so she'll be flying to to Salt Lake, but I'm going to drive out because I can drive all the way to San Diego, pick the stuff up, and then drive back to Salt Lake for the convention. And I got to have a top on it so that I can protect it all that stuff in the weather. So that's kind of the urgency of why I've been looking for this now. So I'm going to be able to do this in plenty of time.
Yeah.
And I am not, by the way, taking the trailer, the travel trailer, the cottage.
No.
Because that would cut my gas mileage in half. And this is not about sightseeing. This is just about getting there as fast as I can, picking up the stuff, and coming back. So
it's really such a great thing that Bill can do this because this is important to my mom. She knows now she's not going to be able to move back home, and she's just too weak now. She's not even walking anymore. And so she knows now that all of her things that she wants to pass out down to family are going to be getting safely back for us to take care of. And I think it's a big load off her mind.
Right.
So I appreciate Bill going and doing that. And we wanted to get a topper anyway, so it's going to be great to have it to protect all that stuff when he goes and picks it up.
Yep.
So I guess we're telling you about that now. I didn't realize, hon. So we're pretty excited about it. I think it's going to be it's going to be pretty great.
So in a couple of weeks, he'll get this cap on, and I'll keep you updated, of course.
On our way back home, after we ordered the topper, still raining, and raining and raining. I like this truck. By the way, I named it Samson. I think that's a good name for it. So we are very happy with the plans to get this new cap. So on the way home, we stopped for Chinese at a Chinese buffet. It's really cool that lunch only cost $8 instead of 15. Yeah.
So
get lots of good veggies.
Yeah. So we'll take you along when we actually pick up the capper on the truck. Yeah, I'm very excited about it.
I think it's going to work great, huh?
Yeah. So thanks for coming along. Thanks for watching. And all the usual stuff. Like, subscribe, comment, share. All right. See you guys next time. So this is a picture from the Lear website of the cap that we're going to be getting. It's even the same color. It's pretty cool. The only difference is this is probably a 5.5 or 6 foot bed, and we have an 8 foot bed, so it'll be much longer and we'll have a lot of room in there. But you see how tall it is. I think we're going to be able to fit the bicycles in there pretty easily. So we're really excited about it.